Alright, hello to the one or two people who are watching. I've got another round with blue-green Merfolk in Historic. Another Merfolk player who watched one of the previous videos commented and asked me why I wasn't playing Brazen Borrower. Now, originally, I was actually playing 4 Borrowers, and I thought that was Borrower's one of my favorite cards. But I slowly cut him down and then eventually removed it entirely for 2 Unsummon. But as I was thinking about it, my initial reason was to lower the curve down to 22 lands. That being said, the more I thought about it, I realized the only difference between Unsummon and Borrower, besides the inability to bounce my own creatures, is the Petty Theft costs 2 as opposed to 1. And it can hit anything, not just creatures. So I'm actually going to put the 2 Unsummons back to 2 Brazen Borrowers, and let's see how that goes. In my sideboard, I've been leaving most of this the same. The only difference is this slot right here. Shifting Ceratops is a card I don't like playing against. When Nexus is on the play, they can drop it on turn 3, and then there's nothing I can do against it. I need to find something that is green that can deal with Shifting Ceratops. So if anyone who's watching this has an idea of how to do that, Frogify is a card I've seen some people play, but Frogify is blue, so it's good against Growl, but not against Shifting Ceratops. And Ceratops is one of the cards I've lost a lot of games to Nexus, not because of Nexus, but because of Shifting Ceratops. So I think Nexus is a very favorable matchup, except for Shifting Ceratops, which kind of equalizes it in the post-board matches. So let's take this for a couple of matches and see how it goes. I haven't played much Magic for the last several days, just because I've got other things going on. So let's dive in and have some fun. Right, we're going to be on the draw against Ad Astra. A lot of times when I consider playing, I'm going to keep this. I've got threats, interaction. When I consider playing Magic, I get intimidated by, darn it, just the thought of getting wrecked. But at the end of the day, even when I lose, this is a super fun activity. So this is in fact Nexus. So I am going to just do this, and they're going to Growth Spiral, but or not. Okay. I need to be able to hold up Spell Pierce for their Wilderness Reclamation, so they're going to Growth Spiral here. Really? That seems questionable. Maybe it's just Simic Flash. Here comes Growth Spiral. What? What monstrosity is this? Unfortunately, I've drawn a bunch of lands. Actually, just 2. 7. Darn it! I don't think I can let that live. That's a nice card to have. Can I do anything with this mana? No. I might just lose here. That's okay, though. We were literally just talking about Nexus a moment ago, which is hilarious. So. They are not dead this turn. Okay. They have interaction. Okay. Bollocks. So I'm actually just gonna, do that. And just keep buffing these characters up. And even if they do have, they can't play Uro here. So they may Nexus, that's okay. Okay. I can actually attack with all three. Sure. Did they have more effects? Perhaps. Okay, they do. Um, hmm. Oops. Oh, I'm a terrible player. It's embarrassing sometimes how bad I am. I should. Oh, it hurts to be bad at Magic. So they're counting their cards. So they can actually cast... Okay, that's fine. So this turn they can cast Uro, and I will tap it down. It would have been nice if I had a, a Kumena or a Reejerey up. Okay. So, Stroke, obviously, Negate, Dispute, all of their cards are green. I'm going to bring in Return to Nature to exile their Uros. Okay, what don't I want to play? I don't think Kumena is where I want to be. Borrower is good against Adept. May not. I don't want to be super grindy. I kind of think... How many counters am I playing? 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a lot of counter spells. Huh. Well, this was the matchup to bring Lovestruck Beast in, so... Trickster doesn't really have a lot of play here either. Oh, I don't even know why I'm thinking about that. I can't keep that. Sure. What am I bottoming here? Mistcloaked Herald? Yeah, because I can't even play it. Okay, so that's their sideboard tech. It's not terrible. Now, the games I lose against Nexus, I either flood out or their sideboard tech gets me. So, do I want to trade my 2/2 for these 2 1/1s? I actually kind of think I'm fine with that. Yeah. I may be wrong. I don't know. Sure. So, like I said, here comes Beast. Yeah. The times when I have lost are when I just draw a butt ton of lands. It's the same thing against Field of the Dead. We'll see. Oh, that's rough. I don't think I can counter it, though. It's hilarious, isn't it? Six lands in the top 10. Sure. We've lost this game. Unless I just top deck a butt ton of creatures all in a row. Which, maybe that'll happen. Yup. Heck no, sorry. Can't have search. Alright, so that's a start. Sure. So he's going to be able to cast Uro here. I'm going to counter it. He's going to dump his graveyard. Unfortunately, that doth leave me dead to Nexus, but I can't deal with an Uro. Okay, so let's get that bigger. Get one of those buggers tapped down. Probably sideboarded in too much. Return to Nature might not be a card that I want. Although, if I don't have it for this matchup, what do I have it for? So it would seem that they do not have Shifting Ceratops in their deck. Maybe they do. Should have held a land in hand, but I chose to not to. They do have Brazen Borrower, so I think that's actually incorrect. But I will keep from flooding out from now on. There's a chance that they sided out their next eye. I am so close. That's bad that I played all my lands. Didn't even think about Biomancer. So if they Nexus here... Boy, these 5/5s are just brutal. So I'm actually going to put a counter on the Trickster. I was putting it on the Deeproot, but they can bounce Deeproot with Brazen Borrower, and then I'm sad. So... Well... I think I'm just going to get in for damage here while I can. I gotta kill them at some point, yeah. I guess I am trading a card to deal 4 damage, but... I don't know. I don't think I'm winning this game. It does look like they sided out their Nexuses, so that's a thing. Yeah, they definitely... Okay, so we're going to actually use this ability here. Get rid of this Pierce. I'm actually going to put a counter on this Trickster. So Biomancer allows me to get rid of one more land. Okay. Fart sounds. Nice. Okay. Well, what can you do? Actually, I think a Merfolk there would have let us win. So we're actually pretty close to winning. Just need them to brick a few more times. Which, at this rate's less likely. Jeez. Okay, so that's their sideboard plan. That's good to know. So I'm going to remove the Lovestruck Beasts from the sideboard. Dad, frickin' gummit. I told you, this is how I lose the game. So... Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. 6, 9, 10 lands. Here it comes. Nice. I think if they Nexus again, that'll be a good game. The Lovestruck Beast should attack. Nope, okay. We'll wait another turn. They're not really doing anything right now. Okay. I'm gonna put a counter on the Biomancer, get rid of these lands. Huh. I think I'm going to let them... I think I'm going to let them try to Nexus again. Oh no, because then they just get to take another turn. Oh, I'm bad at this game. So, 100% they have a bunch of root snares in hand. Sure. That's unfortunate. Alright, I can't let them have this at the beginning of next turn. I don't know what they're holding in hand. Okay, so they've just been holding a bunch of those. That's really good to know. Alright, so maybe this can be our chance here. Tap down. Benthic Biomancer. Jeez, this is intense. I have a land left in hand, so I'm going to tap this. Oh, I have 2 of them now? That may have been a mistake. Most definitely was a mistake. Discard land. Actually, this is a dead card. This is pretty dead too, though, right? After all that. Nice. So they can transform Search, which is unfortunate, but... I assume that was a Nexus on top. So I think Mystical Disputes need to come out. I think they're mostly dead in this matchup. Just because it gets so much land so quickly. We'll try to take them. What? Let's see if I can get them to mess up here. Yeah, this Dispute's completely dead. Okay. Jeez. Well, let's try it again. And you have everything. That's not true. Okay, well they have unlimited mana now, so... Alright, good game. Good game. Let's take them on the play. Let's get those beasts out of there. It never fails that when I am... Alright. Beast comes out. Now that I see that they have Lovestruck Beast... do I want Silvergill? Or do I want something like Cumena? That I'd have no idea. I want some more interaction, though. And that just might be the answer, so I'll just bring in a Silvergill. Why not? Oh, Return to Nature is coming out. Actually, though, it can deal with Wilderness Reclamation. Yeah, I'm going to be a coward. Yeah. I need to draw another land, but besides that, this hand is fine. Actually, if they try to go turn one, Lovestruck Beast, no. Okay, good. So they smart. Okay, well that's might just be able to tempo them out here. Okay. So I'm gonna go Mistbinder, hold up Pierce. Although yeah, because they have to if they go that pushes the most damage. It does get hurt by Brazen Borrower the most, but yes. So they try to jam Wilderness Reclamation here. I don't really actually care so much about that, right? It's kind of unfortunate. I just have to jam Regery. And hope that I get to untap. Which I may not. Okay. Okay. Not that scary. So, okay, that's great. Merfolk. So, this will allow me to tap down Lovestruck Beast. Yes. I could untap my land and play Trickster, but... Okay. So, they can jam Reclamation with counter backup, which they just played something, so... Jeez. Okay. That might be the game. I think that's the game. If they have Root Snare, which I think is their only out... Yeah, okay. Just tempoed him out there. Phew! That was intense. Alright, we're going to be playing against Cirrus. One of my friends from early on in this game is named Sirius. Don't think he plays anymore. Looks like the chat's bugged. This is a keep. Got 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 2 pieces of interaction. The interaction probably won't be great against green-white, but having a 2-2 on turn 1 is good. So this is Bant. So it appears to not be Field of the Dead, which is lovely. Here comes Teferi. I kind of think... Well, I can't actually hold up play Kumena next turn and hold up Spell Pierce, so... Just gonna go like this and keep getting in for damage. So Kumena's not great here because he I always thought A ending is he tends to be good in grindy matchups, but so I'm going to use this just to cast Silvergill Adept. So the fact that they'll be able to see the Kumena and know that I can't cast it will mean they probably won't be aware that I have Spell Pierce in hand. Okay, good. That's great. So it gives me something to cast next turn. And if they wipe the board here, I will Spell Pierce. Yes, of course. So Bant has historically been the color combination I hate the most. Yes, you may most definitely play an Uro. Okay, so I only gained 1 life out of that. They're probably going to cast a Teferi here. Sure. My Spell Pierce is drawing dead.
Stand by and watch.
But gotta kill Tef there. And go with their face. I am flooding a bit, but it's okay. That's kind of great, actually. That means they are searching for a board wipe. I don't think I care about that. So Lord off the top is GG. Okay, yeah, that'll actually do it. I'm gonna play this land to untapped. So Elite coming in a little bit late, but it'll be enough to put a counter on Commit a Speaker and Bash. So just barely getting there this game. Alright, Bant. Bant is a combo I despise because it combines blue-white to fairy crap with green creatures. So, Mystical Dispute, Stroke, Negate. Okay, what do I want to take out first of all? This Cloaked Herald probably isn't where I want to be. Cumena... Oh, Trickster is not good. So it never feels good exiling an Uro, right? What does my curve look like? Yeah, let's try that. Bant, Bant, Bant. Huh. I'm gonna try it. I've got lands and spells. So yep. Well, I can't really complain, can I? Okay, well. Well, that's kind of great. I can just Silvergill Adept, and Silvergill Adept is so great in these. Don't you dare. I think I gotta cast it. I gotta fight. Do I want to fight? Yes, I gotta fight over that. Means I don't need to worry about getting wiped so much. So, Tamio's irritating, but...
Let us see what your talents are. Seek and find.
So Settle is there. Thinking. I mean, if they wipe me, I just feel bad.
could use some manners.
I'm glad I fought over that Silvergill Adept, but
I know I noted this somewhere.
Uro's gonna be a beating. Sure. Actually, if I just cast this, then there's not. I mean, I've got Stroke for a board wipe. Yeah. Don't you dare. What? Why would you do that to me? Stop being bad at tapping. I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, does it? I mean, I'm kind of signaling I've got a counterspell, but at this point, yeah.
Violence is impolite.
Oh, do I just kill them next turn? Maybe.
To the library.
I don't even know what they've been naming. I haven't even been paying attention. Mystical Dispute. That's a beating. So they win here. Yeah, they got me. That was nice. Yep, okay, just a bit late. Just a bit late. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the Return to Nature. And put in a Kamana. Huh. Aether Gust. I don't want Aether Gust here. It is so easy in these matches to overboard. Jeez. It's... Alright. Elite is an easy one. Silvergill Adept will help recoup some of that loss, but I have zero interaction, so... Zero interaction. That's kind of nice. Bit late, but... I walked into that one. Kind of unfortunate. Bant is another one of those decks. I hate to give him a free one, but
Let's slow this down. I'm back, more like it.
yeah. All right, good game. Not gonna win that one. All right, on to another. All right, gonna be on the play against Lim Duel. Huh. This hand is a bit slow. I've gone down to 5. But I've got interaction and lords and that's a good start. So I think I'm just going to jam Reejerey next turn. Okay. Well, hand turned around very quickly. Search for Escanta. So I've got a little bit of time before their only ritual comes in, which is Ritual of Soot. They could play Cry of the Carnarium, which would be a beating. Okay, they're looking at my creatures, so... Okay, well, that's an easy choice. Okay. So, I'm just gonna untap that. And just gonna do that. Okay. So Bolus could come down right now, which would be a beating, but Bolus doesn't actually interact with this board, so yep. Okay. We'll just sit here as my game stalls. So, what is this, third control in a row? Stroke coming in again. A lot of their spells are... You know, maybe I overboard with these mystical disputes. I'm bringing them in every game. I don't really have stuff to take out. Like, I think I want everything, right? Trickster's probably bad, although it can get rid of a bolus. Kumena again. Man, I think I need help with this deck. Maybe Mistcloaked Herald isn't where I want to be. Okay. This hand isn't great, but I can get down Speaker, and Biomancer can... Well, okay. Poop. Biomancer can get rid of some of these extra lands, so... And Speaker will be a 2-2. So Thought Erasure would be annoying. Okay. That's not great, but... Probably laugh when he saw what's my hand. What's my hand? Who speaks like that? Literally nobody. Okay. Cry the Carnarium would be literally the worst thing in the world. Except for, you know, all the actual bad things. I hate these sleeves because these sleeves make my foils make weird noises in the sideboard. Well, that's okay. Alright. So maybe I just need to say if they have Ritual of Soot, they have it. Okay, that gives me a little bit of fight against Soot, but... chances aren't looking great for the home team. Really? Okay, we'll probably tap out. Okay. Why would you bring in duress against? Well, okay. We have a shot. We have a shot, folks. Oh my gosh! Fade Bolus, Fade Ritual of Soot. Cry of the Carnarium counts. Alright, we're going all out here. Fade Ritual of Soot. Got him! Alright, got it down. Alright, I'm going to be on the play against Rockstar from Mars. Jeez. I wonder what we got down here from Mars. That seems kind of bad. But you know what doesn't seem bad? This hand. You know it does seem bad, though. Eating an apple, and now I got pieces of apple, like, between my teeth. And it's basically the worst. But now I'm recording, so I can't make mouth noises, because that's not normal. You know what? It's so funny. Benthic Biomancer. It's so funny how just playing this deck a number of times, just the way that I think about it is so different. Like, Biomancer was a card that completely cut from the deck. I just thought it was bad. And wait, we just played against a green-white deck, did we not? So, I think I'm going to drop Deeper Elite. Just because I want to get the counters going. Jeez, okay. Ah. So this Pierce is probably... Okay. I've lost to this deck a lot. So if I play Regery... So next turn, I can cast Kumena Speaker for free. So, actually, you know what? I might just get rid of this Pierce. Nah. It'll be relevant at some point. I'm just gonna sit tight. It is unfortunate I have to do that. That's a big deal. Okay. Maybe they get stuck on lands. Oh, they're 4-color. They have to bin that. Yep. A couple 3/2s. Okay, so they have their colors. They are bark. That is really unfortunative. But, you know what? Is there stuff I want to get rid of? I think I want to keep everything. So, I'm just going to bash in with everything. If they want to double block on my Deeper Delete, that's fine. Sure. So, I am tapped out, which is rough, but Ah. I don't actually think Tamio is that scary.
The moon looks. I think you will find my notes helpful.
Okay, well that was the top deck of the century. So I'm gonna untap this. Yes. Counter on Deep Root Elite. Not Deep Root Elite. And then I'm going to untap that. And untap that. And put another counter on Deep Root Elite. So I can actually kill Kimena, or Tamio here. Which is kind of the knees of the bees, as they say. Nobody says that actually, by the way. So. And they're dead next turn. Sure. Yep. Okay. So Aether Gust is an easy bring in. I'm guessing that Spell Pierce isn't going to be a huge add-on. Cometa Speaker might just get blocked. Do I just want to try it like that? Disdainful Stroke's probably got to be an auto-include. The problem is all my Merfolk are just feel really good. Ah. Actually, no. Cometa Speaker's just going to get blocked all day. Let's go like that. Ah, let's go up to 4. As you can probably most definitely tell from my sideboarding, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just making stuff up. Well, that's a card that I drew. I guess you could make the argument the fact I have no 1-drops is rough. But that's going to be a problem. Although I don't necessarily really care about them gaining a butt ton of life. Yeah. So, okay, Assassin's Trophy is a great card for them to have because that gives me an extra land. Please leave it on top. Nope. Son of a gun. The life gain is relevant, but I don't know why it gives me the option to block. I'm never, ever going to block there. I think I'm going to drop in Regery. I'm going to put the counter on Regery because I want to give them the temptation of... Well, no, I don't know. Normally I put the counter on... I don't want them to bounce Deep Elite because... Okay, well they've just got re removal. That's unfortunate. But they did use up their entire turn doing that. Yeah, sure. Let's just jam them. I'm gonna play Mechas Mistbinder, so. Oh, that's kind of great. Load City. And I'm gonna sit tight. So now my biggest creature is the Silvergill Adept, which is the nobody. So technically I should have put the counter on the Deep-Root Elite because I wanted to protect the... Okay, Tamio's actually not that scary. I can kill her next turn. Let's see what she tries to go for. Command the Dreadhorde. So, haven't hit your lands yet. Now you have. I'm gonna counter that. This is free. And if they've got Command the Dreadhorde, then I just want to hit them hard right now, right? Probably just want to kill her. So she's going down to 2. And that is a -3 ability, so that's good. Oh, that's so painful. That's game. GG. Okay, so I think Aether Gust... Well, they're just going to cast Command the Dreadhorde next turn. So... Just going to sit here for a couple seconds. The game figures out what to do. Tempest Caller's coming out. Negate. Borrower's okay, I guess. You know, with Kumena, I don't know if I'm thinking that Kumena is best when against like Gruul, where you're playing defense. I think he's less good in games where it's against control, which this is fine. All of these games have been against control so far. So this, I wouldn't say to call this control, but okay, well, flooding a bit. Gotta hold up Trickster here because if they play a Branchwalker, okay. So they clearly have removal, but you just have to... Oh, maybe not. Oh, target Merfolk I control. I'll just go like that. Alright. Let's get in for some damage. That is a lot of damage. Deep-Root Elite has indeed actually impressed. So, I think I gotta let this happen. Yeah, now I can protect against Ritual of Soot, and all my creatures get through Wild Growth Walker as well, so... Yeah, okay. Pretty sure this game is over, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. No, they just jammed it. Okay, good. People talk about counterspells. Counterspells work best against control with aggro decks. That's just their best spot. All right, I'm gonna be on the draw against Yellow Dancer. I'm tired now. Been playing for a bit. Okay. This doesn't seem like a matchup that's particularly good, especially if they go like that. Okay. Okay, well, we're drawing our dead cards. I do have Borrower to reset. Jeez. So if I make Daxos have no abilities, does he die? Kind of want to try it out. Yes. Sweet. Well, that's kind of something legit to know. All right. So I think we're just going to gun for it here. Pretty sure I'm fine with that, actually. Just going to hit him with a ton of Lords. Hold up, Spell Pierce. They may have cast that because they... do I just bash? Sure. Ah. No, well played. So... Man. This is just the worst. Okay, but now they can't deal with those attackers. Stop playing all your mindless green beaters. That was a mistake, I think. Yeah? No. I hate decks like this because they just spam the... Well, what am I saying? Alright. They're dead. Bounce Linden. He becomes not a creature. So I went for 12. I don't know. That just happened. Can't imagine that happening twice. And I have basically nothing in my sideboard against them. Yeah. That can deal with Daxos. Tempest Caller maybe is worth playing. I don't know. I assume they're going to bring in more interaction. Oh, I'll be right back. The game just froze up on me. Alright, so the game did indeed crash. I'm going to keep it on the power of Merfolk Trickster. Those are interesting sleeves. And the fact that Biomancer can... Unfortunately, Hinterland Harbor comes into play tapped, which is the worst in existence, actually. Okay, Daxos. That's gas. So this is actually a matchup finally where I think Cometa can be good. Okay. Jeez. No. I really want to take out Daxos. So I'm going to pass. But I don't want to tap out just in case they cast. What is that spell? Ranger of Eos. That's a good one. What's he going to get? So unfortunately I've given them extra life. Not taking out Daxos, but yeah, that's a big one. I might be able to get a decent trade. No? Okay, just kill your Daxos here. Well, just gonna jam Kumena. And pass the turn. Just gonna make them all bigger. Get rid of this extra land. They will get some 6/6s. Well, they want to use Glass Casket. They won't. Okay. See what they target. Okay. So, I'm going to take 7 here, but I think at the end of the day it's... So I'm going to put it on Biomancer, get rid of this land again. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so even if they block with Linden, they're going to take, yeah, a bunch. Pridemate. Brazen Borrower would be great here. Sure. I think I'm just going to take that. It's unfortunate. I'm just a land short. Actually, just going to keep putting counters on... Jeez. Miscloaked Herald. As it is unblockable. Keep them from hitting that 30 life. Yep. A Johnny is big. That's for sure. Reedry might be able to get us to a point where we can tap down their team. But he thinks it has flying. Oh, it does have flying. Oh, good game. I can't stop that. Oh, let him deal damage. This might single-handedly be the worst matchup. Alright, let's try to take him on the play. Jeez, there's just nothing I have on my board. Spell Pierce is just kind of dead all the time. Negate is just going to always be better, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. Actually, Tempest Caller would have been good there. Alright. This hand seems awesome. Go Speaker, Elite, Reegery, etc. The only weakness is I can't cast Trickster, but... Okay, so Soul Warden at the beginning is a bit irritating. I'm just gonna play this now. Get Speaker big. Always scares me when you attack and people are looking at their cards. Okay. There's Hawks. That's a lot of... Alright, so we're going to have stuff to do in the future. So I'm just going to put a counter on the Elite and Bash. Jeez. Okay. So that does let their stuff get big. Yep. Can I kill them here? That is the question of the hour. So I could definitely tap all their crap down. So they're gonna get some big, beefy characters. Yeah, I have to do that. Well, I guess theoretically I might be able to kill them. They're gonna gain a lot of life, though. Okay, land isn't great, but... Huh. I'm actually just going to attack. And next turn I'll be able to tap down their entire team. Dadgummit! Sure. That's really annoying. So, I think I'm just going to unlifelink. Let me think about this. So if I I mean, can I just take 15? And they're dead on the backswing. I'm hitting for 12 right now. Actually, well, whatever. It's done. Just give it to one of these guys. That. Okay, so now I'm taking lethal. Jeez, that's rough. Guess let's just eat this thing. Oh, bollocks. They just gained so much life. And I can't stop that. Just drew a bunch of lands at the end. Wow, I was positive that we were going to win, but um oops. Well, Actually, I already played a land, right? So close. All right. All right. So not too shabby. I think we're at 3-2 in matches. I think you get to kind of see the good and the bad matches for this deck. I think we got a really good matchup against Control and Nexus. Um, Bant is tough because it's just a combination of green and Teferi, but that mono white deck is really, really tough. Not a lot of people play it, probably because it's one of those like mindless decks, but it's really good. Unless you got a lot of board wipes, I guess if you're playing control and you're just picking off their stuff individually, it's pretty solid. You can take it out, but they stumbled a little bit game one, but game two and three, geez, I mean, they gained a lot of life. And even game one, they almost won. So I still really like where this is at. All these cards just feel awesome. Deeper Elite was a card that I didn't have in there originally, but it's continued to just be a really solid card. Especially just going with Benthic Biomancer. I just really like that interaction. In my sideboard, I'm going to try out two Kenrith's Transformation. I just need something against those decks. And yes, it leaves a 3/3. But against Shifting Ceratops, a 3/3 isn't something I'm afraid of. Against what is it called? Lovestruck Beast, a 3/3 isn't something I care about. Um, they're they're the white creatures like a Johnny's Pride Mate. I don't really care about it if it's a 3/3. Although if it does have counters, it'll be like a 6/6. But for the most part, I don't really care about a 3/3. So that's gonna be one change I'll make. We'll see. The rest, the rest I'll leave. Still not sure. If anybody has suggestions for sideboard, I want to have some cards against Control, Nexus, Gruul, but then the rest I don't really know what to do. And because there's so much Control and so much Gruul, when I have these other matchups, I never feel equipped to fight them. So, anyways, 2 matches short of platinum, but we'll get there. This is still continues to be my favorite deck. So if you like Merfolk, hopefully this is enjoyable for you. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.